Evening everybody, how are we all? Tonight I'm going to do a video pretty much in the style of all the messages and information that seems to be coming out this week, probably since about Sunday. So hopefully tonight you'll find everything mildly confusing, slightly vague and open to lots of interpretation. So tonight it's day 53 in the Padded Cellar. Well, I say 53. Technically, I went into self-isolation a few days before that, so you could say it's probably day 57 or 58. But from the data we're working from, we're going to go say day 53, and we'll stick to that because I think we need to pick one number and just go for that. Whether it's the right number, I don't know. You know, I don't know. How long have you been there? Have you been locked up for 53 days? Who knows? Well, let's just go for 53 days. You know, I think it's accurate from what the data that we're working on. The boss has been with me today. I've been doing a bit of homeschooling, as always. You know, will she be going back to school in June? Who knows about that? It's all a little bit up in the air. Which years are going back? Who are the vulnerable groups? Who aren't the vulnerable groups? Obviously reception, you know, you send back a 4 or 5 year old, obviously they'll understand self-isolation and not going closer than 2 meters to one of their friends and not going out to play at playtime or lunchtime. So that's an obvious one, and they're obviously a lot less vulnerable than anyone else, but they might be going home to vulnerable people or they'll be taught by vulnerable people. Yeah, a little bit vague, not sure about that. Anyway, you know, I'm sure it'll all come out in the wash. Yesterday, a couple of very important people had their birthday. Sam and Billy Harper Miller, they had their birthday, and I hope they celebrated it well. I don't have any information to see how they celebrated it, but I hope they enjoyed it. But I do have the information that it was only their 29th, so it's not really a major birthday. And so if you're going to have a birthday in lockdown, 29 is a decent one. And then hopefully when they're 30, which is this time next year, we can all enjoy it and have a massive party. And I'll put my name forward to have an alcoholic beverage with you all on your 30th birthday, guys, all being well. But then that's 12 months time and a lot may change. I might not want an alcoholic beverage and you might not want me there. So anything could happen in that time. So a little bit vague, a little bit confusing, but let's go with it for now. Okay, wine tasting. Okay, well, tonight's wine, it's definitely red, and it's definitely from South Africa. It's from the range of wines that were delivered to me a couple of weeks ago. I've only had one bottle of which I tasted with you then, and this is just my first red from the range. So this particular wine is from the Paarl region, which is near Stellenbosch, and it's a red wine called Cinsault, and it's 2017 vintage, 13.5%. Cinsault is a grape that you've probably had before if you've drunk South African red, but it's normally sort of blended with the main grapes, sort of like Pinotage and Shiraz. So it's quite rare to have 100% Cinsault, so I'm quite looking forward to trying this. Are you going to like it? I can't guarantee it, don't want to commit to it. It's a red wine, so if you like white wine or rosé or sweet rosé, probably not going to like it. But I'm going to try it, and will I recommend it at the end? I might play safe and just say not sure. But we'll just go from the information that I can gather during the tasting, and we'll make our mind up then. Okay, so this normally retails at about £15, so I would imagine that's pretty good value. But then that's based on what? If you normally pay £7.99 for your wine, then you might say £15 isn't good value. But if you pay $25 for your wine, then it might be £10 less than you normally spend, so this could be good value. But I'm a little bit confused now. Yeah, a bit vague. Let's try the wine. Yeah, let's go with it. So there we have it. Not too dark in colour. So soft berry fruits, slightly aromatic, sort of rose petal-y nose, a hint of sweetness on the nose. But that's only my opinion. Your opinion may be different, and I may be confusing you. I confuse myself on a regular basis. Let's have a try. Oh, that's yummy. Loads of like sort of red cherry flavours, plenty of tannins there, and a hint of smokiness. I think it's had 6 months in French oak barrels, so you get a little bit of smokiness, a little bit of vanilla on the finish, but you've got those crunchy tannins that really work well. With, like most South African reds, perfect with red meat or a really strong smelly cheese. I think this would be really, really nice. So do I recommend it for you? Don't really care. I recommend it for me. I like it, and I'll just been cooking some meat, so I'll be enjoying this with that in a minute. So that's really me done so far. Have I confused you? I hope so, because that's the whole thing. Really, I don't want you to have any common sense. Do you have any common sense? I don't have any common sense. So I'm just winging it as I normally do. But stay positive. Keep smiling. But not smiling too much, because we don't really want you to be too happy and having too much fun, because it's difficult times, and if you're having too much fun, then we're all confused and we don't really know what's going on. Also, if you've got a mask on, I can't even see if you're smiling. So you could be smiling, you could not be unhappy, I won't know. But keep smiling anyway. Stay sensible. If you're not sure what to do, go and have a picnic, sit on the beach, don't feed the seagulls, don't sit too close to anyone else. But try and enjoy yourselves. I'm going to enjoy myself drinking this, and that'll make everything better. Take care, guys. See you soon. Bye.